A little Easter Gogen for you. I know people enjoy watching this, and it's an interesting logic problem. So you have to make these words go from square to square following along these lines. And you're given these letters. Every letter of the alphabet is in here. I think it's 26 letters. Is it 4? And yeah, it's 25, isn't it? It's 5 by 5, so there must be a letter missing. Actually, I've never thought about that before. Anyway, we're going to start with bag. There's nothing from bag, you can see that. So you can't do anything with that yet. So we go with chump. So we know that the C is going to connect to this. We know that the U has to get us somehow to this P. Well, in fact, the U will have to be one of these three, because it can't be further back than that in order to get to the M, which has to be next to touching the P. So we can do that. So when I write in this intersection here, it means everything the free that is touching it. So the U can be one of these three now. If it could only be these two, I'd put the U here. If it could only be these two, I could put the U there, and we will change things like that later. Okay, so now we've got gluey. Again, the U, to get to the Y, the E is going to have to be right next to the Y anyway, so it's going to have to be here, because it's got to be one of these three. So we put the E there. But that also means that the U can't be this one anymore, or even this one. In fact, it can only be this one, because that's the nearest E, that one that we can get to. And so the U we've already narrowed down to there. This is why we're using a red pen, because I'm going to need this square for another letter probably in a minute. And now the E is reduced to these two because it can't hit the U from there. So we can do the same thing here, and we cross out with our red pen. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. What does that say? Air. H-E-R. Well, look, you see, to get to the H, the E will have to be here, of those two that we've just decided, so we can cross that one out now. H-E-I, and we don't know where the R is going to be, but we can just put it here to say that it's next to the I. Jab. J-A-B. B was with bag as well, but with no G, so we can't really do anything with that. Lacquer. L-A-C-Q-U-E-R. Ah, look, here's the R. So the R has to connect to the I, but it also has to get to that E. So we've already got the R. So it was worth writing that there. Just for lacquer. Lax. Can't see anything much doing for that. Scab. Nor that. Snowdrift. Snow. Oh, look. No dr. So the D has to be here. The O is going to connect to that W. In fact, it's going to be one of these three because those two are used up, so we can actually write it in here. Snowdr-I. And then to get to that T, it's going to have to be in here, isn't it? The F. To get from the I to the T, drift. So quite a lot done there. So that M is just going to be one of those two now. Talk. T. Not much doing, but it couldn't possibly go up there, so it's going to have to be one of these three, the A, I think. Or I suppose it could be that one and come down here. So let's just leave that for now, but let's maybe put the A next to the T. Vocal. Vocal. Ah, you see, so to get over there, we're going to have the O is going to have to really stretch its way over there to get to that A. And also, so I think the A can only be one of these three, but now it's got to connect to this as well, so it's going to be one of these two, but I think it's going to have to be the left-hand one of them in order, and then we're going to have to use that for the C just to get over to this T, and then it will have to be one of these two, I suppose, to connect to the T in time so that we can do talk. So vocal, and we haven't got an L yet. Now we're back to the beginning. Bag. Still can't really do much with bag. Haven't got this L for gluey yet. So let's go to chump. C-H-U. Ah, look, the M is going to have to be here for the chump, because we can't go there. chump, so we can actually cross off chump now. Gluey, this U, it's going to either, the L's are going to have to be here or here to get to this U. If it's here, that means the G must be here. Bag. Can't be because the A is this side. So it looks like the G is going to have to be somewhere over here. Oh, this is a bit tricky. Have I messed up? How can I get the L and Gluey? Yeah, well the L's going to have to be there, which means the A is going to have to be there. It's got to be one of those two. I don't know where the G is going to be. It's either going to be there or there. So let's just put that. Right, struggling to hold my phone there. Sorry. My finger. I realised my finger was in the picture. You're looking at my finger the whole time. And then I accidentally paused it. So we got to, where did we get to? We got to the fact that G has to be here or here for Gluey because we've put the L here now. L-U-E-Y. Bag. So it's going to be bag or bag, which means that the B and the G are these two. Which means if we can find another word with a B and the G, that'll probably show us which it has to be for the other letters. So the B's and the G's, scab, scab, no, bag, gluey. Oh yes, so for the gluey, to get to that L, the G's got to be there, and the B's got to be there. For bag, bag made the G have to be here and no longer up here was no longer a possibility because of bag had to connect that A. Okay, so we've got bag, we've got gluey, we've got air, we've got jab, the Q's going to have to go there for lacquer, lacquer, lax, scab, S can only go there for scab, snowdrift, the N can only go there, talk, T-A-L, and it looks like that letter K is going to be the last letter going in, which means that vocal should be there already, V-O-C-A-L, Gogen. That is Gogen, and that is the Easter edition of the Evening Standard 2024. Happy Easter, everyone.